Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Betty. I'm coming back to give you some information. This is my 3-week review of the hair that I'm currently wearing. This is the Janet Collection Moroccan Remy Prestige 2. I wanted to come and give this review because if any of you saw the previous videos that I did, was when I initially installed the hair. I had curled it and I was really liking the hair at the time. However, 3 weeks have gone by and I'm here to give a 3-week review as to what my opinions are about the hair. At this point in time, I want to give an apology to anyone who may have watched my previous video from 3 weeks ago and decided, oh, I really like her hair, you know, it looks nice, let me go out and purchase this hair. I apologize. I am sorry. I am not liking this hair. I am not, N-O-T, liking this hair, and I'll tell you exactly why. There are way more cons to my experience with this hair than there are pros, okay? I think that this hair is way too expensive for beauty supply store hair, and for it to be shedding the way it sheds a lot. This hair sheds a lot, and sometimes you don't even realize how much shedding is going on with the hair until you look down at your floor and there's all this hair on the floor. So before I started the video, this is okay. Before I started the video, I decided to pick up some of the hair off the floor. This is just me taking my hand, rubbing it across the floor and getting some hair. And this is what I have. I mean, this is what I have. I can make my own bird's nest with this. I don't have anything to put behind it. Oh, here we go. This is hair from the floor that I picked up a few minutes ago, right before I started this video. That's a lot of hair to me. Now, I sealed my wefts. Okay, I did seal my wefts, and so it should not be this much shedding. But that's not even the big problem right now. Okay, let me swoop over. I don't know if you can catch this good on the camera. I'm gonna try to get up close. It looks like a bird's nest back here. You can't run your fingers. My hands are stuck. My hand is stuck. My hand is stuck in this hair. It's not budging. Look, it's not budging. Okay. It's like a bird's nest. It nests up really bad. I don't know what else to say. It feels hard and kind of on the coarse side. And strangely enough, okay, I went out today shopping and running some errands, and I got some compliments on it. So to the naked eye, it looks fairly decent. And I'll turn to the back. You know, it might still look fairly decent to the naked eye, but honey, these people don't know what I'm going through. Now, after about the 2nd week, I noticed that I did need to definitely bring with me a wide tooth comb. Okay, and I can barely comb through it. Well, okay, here we go. Look, it's stuck. I can't get the comb all the way through it. Let me brush it then. Okay, let me start at the bottom and brush. Let me start going upwards. But as soon as you get to the top, okay, now it's nice. You can run your fingers through it. All right. Well, hold up. You can kind of run your fingers through it a little bit. It just feels real coarse, and this hair was expensive to me for it to perform in this fashion. Okay, what I have in my head, and I'm adding it up on my calculator how much I spent. I have 2 boxes of 18-inch, so that's $89 for 2. 89 plus 89 plus I think the 14-inch. I can't remember if it was $49 or $59. So to be fair, I'll just say $55, which is halfway, plus $55. That's $233 $233 for some Remy store purchased hair, and I just think it should be doing something different. Now, once you comb it out and brush it out and do all that to it, it kind of, you know, it revives itself. You know, it kind of, oh Lord, oh, here we go, people, here we go. I just don't feel that this hair should perform in this way. $230. I could have purchased some virgin Indian hair or some Brazilian hair from one of the okay, now once you get it brushed out and combed out, you know, once you work with it, you gotta work with it. Once you work with it, okay, this looks decent. You know, you can go out and about and someone might say, oh, your hair looks nice, or, you know, that's a really nice look that you have for yourself. But in the meantime, this is not cool. This is not cool. Fortunately, I did put it on a U part, which means that I'll be able to take it off and put it back on at a later date. Maybe if I can take it and deep condition it or pull some tricks out of the hat, honey. That's what I'm going to have to do with this. But in the meantime, I'm taking this out, and I wanted to come back and give some type of review of the hair before I take it out. I would really like to figure out how I can go back and edit my previous videos that are already downloaded to YouTube. But that's not my category. I'm not very computer savvy, so this is not the business. It's not. So would I recommend for someone to purchase this hair? I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say no, and I'll tell you why. I feel like I could have went to the beauty supply store and purchased some Zuri hair or Milky Way hair or even the Hollywood brand hair. Did not do this to me. Now, right now, of course, I just had to finish fighting with it. I had to comb it out. I had to brush it out. I had to get it to where you can comb through it. And as soon as you go walking about your business, thinking you're looking halfway decent, in about another hour or two, you're going to have to take your comb out and fight with it again. And that's just not, to me, satisfactory for hair. So here it is, people. This is the Janet Collection Moroccan Remy Prestige 2. Here it is. Here's the little lady. Here's the... Let me get over so you can see that I really did. This is the Moroccan Remy Wacky. Okay, is what this is. So, I think I'm going to go back to my virgin Indian hair that I love, or either some Brazilian hair maybe, or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is coming out. This is coming out probably tomorrow, because I don't feel like fooling with it tonight. But I just wanted to say, here it is right here, people. It's the Janet Collection Moroccan Remy Prestige 2. I personally would not recommend this. You're more than welcome to go ahead and purchase. It sheds a lot. It tangles horribly bad, and it actually has a coarse feel to it. You know how when you purchase your hair and it feels soft and silky and something that you really want to be bothered with? This is not something that I really want to be bothered with. It actually looks better on camera, and it looks better than what it feels and how it's behaving. It's behaving poorly, in my opinion. So here's the hair. Of course, you just saw me fighting with it, and now because I just finished fighting and tussling and bustling with it, of course now it's more manageable. But you know, I can probably comb through it right now. But okay, here we go. So right now it seems to be, you know, acting decent, but it's a force to be reckoned with. It's a force to be reckoned with. It sheds heavily. It tangles a lot, and it was expensive. It was expensive. I paid at least $230 for two 18 inches and one 14-inch pack from the beauty supply store, and I just prefer not to have to fight with hair that I've spent over $200 for. I could have purchased some Hollywood hair, or better yet, some Milky Way hair that probably would have been more friendly, you know. So that's it. I don't know what else to say about it. I would not purchase this hair again. And my suggestion to you is to not purchase it at all. So what you might want to do is take your money, find you a good, reliable vendor, and get you some virgin Indian hair. Get some Brazilian hair. Get something that's going to hold up for your $200+ versus the Janet Collection Moroccan Remy hair. That's just my opinion. This is hair that I purchased and paid for. And if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions on what I can do to revive this hair, please feel free to provide me with that information. I'm definitely very much so open to any suggestions that you may have. And in the meantime, I think I'm supposed to say rate, comment, and subscribe. So hopefully this was helpful to you all in YouTube world, and I will be back sometime later. Thank you, and have a good evening.